not what I heard.
Okay, Ring of Water. Meet them at the tavern. Might as well put the ring on. I'm hoping for one of two things. Either, well, maybe a little bit more. New equipment, new spells, ability to perhaps read the stone tablets, or naturally new quests too. Whether we are going after them immediately or not, that's a different matter. Is there any way to get down there? Where do you want to go? Yeah, and there's the farm there too. I think there it has like 2 mercenaries trying to cause trouble. There might be something more there. I never took a look there properly. So yeah. Anyway, Ring of Water.
Can't rely on that.
That was obvious all along.
Am I being paranoid, or are you staring at my ring?
Well, I'm not quite sure what to make of that.
Nobody wants to know.
Do you really believe that?
It's an aquamarine. Ever seen one before?
Yes, I have. Well, welcome to headquarters, brother of the ring. What can I do for you?
Same old thing all over again.
Nobody.
Have you ever used a teleporter stone?
Are you out of your
I
mind?
used to say that myself.
As long as none of the water mages swear to me that there's no danger, I'm not going anywhere near those things. They ordered me to hide one of those teleporter stones, and well, apart from that, I'm staying well away from them.
About it differently.
Where is this teleporter stone?
There's a cave to the south, not far from my tavern. That's where the water mages found one of those things.
More, believe me.
Can I have a look at this teleporter stone?
I don't care. Here's the key. Though I've blocked the entrance.
Okay.
That's all just gossip.
He really should have known better.
I heard that the ring is going to meet in your tavern.
That's right. They should be starting just about now. I wonder what's taking them so long.
Do you really believe that?
He really
The meeting
should have
is
known
today.
Yes? Well, at least that's what I seem to recall. I hope it won't get so late again.
better. That was no big deal.
Off myself.
Things I could tell you.
There's nothing you can do about it.
I couldn't get away with that.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
No idea. You tell me.
That doesn't surprise
Yeah,
me.
familiar faces.
You just have to listen.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Been there, done that.
That's all just gossip.
Wait. Martin. It's not important apparently. Teleporter stones. Teleporter stone in the cave east of the seaport leads to the Dead Harpy Tavern. We use that. Orlan has locked up a teleporter stone in a cave southwest of his tavern. I think we've been there already. We just couldn't get the door open.
And that's the truth.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
All right, my young friend. We have come together here to celebrate your admission to the Ring of Water. The boys who are present here will keep an eye out for you from today on. Of course, there are others who also belong to the Ring of Water, so be careful. Whether you do us a service or mess things up, we are going to learn about it. Here, take the armor of our community. Wear it with pride, but never in town or in other inhabited areas. Remember, we must not be exposed. Nobody must therefore be told who the members of the Ring of Water are. Nobody talks about the Ring of Water. That's our foremost rule. Stick to it. Any more questions?
You tell me.
Nothing amazes me.
What kind of help can I get from you?
I can show you how to become more dexterous. If you need help with wielding close combat weapons, talk to Cord. He is a master of the blade. Gon will gladly show you the proper way to gut animals. Martin can tell you a lot about the paladins. Cavalorn will teach you sneaking around, one-handed combat, and archery. Orlan will always have a warm chamber and a bed waiting for you. And for anything related to magic, talk to Vatras.
What about weapons then?
The weapon of the ring is the quarterstaff, but everyone uses whatever arms he is most comfortable with. Here's one of our staffs. I never really figured out how to use it, but maybe you can handle the thing.
Ring of Water quarterstaff.
I can't help it.
I've got to go.
Fine. Then don't let us keep you. Now go directly to Vatras and ask him to give you your first task. Brothers of the Ring. Let us now return to our duties. The bandit attacks are still going on. We must see to it that this menace is stopped. Adanos, preserve the balance of this world.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
How good is this armor?
I couldn't get away with that.
It's better in weapon and arrow protection.
I couldn't care less.
It's a bad business.
That's
Welcome to the Ring of Water, brother.
I'm no better.
So you're the new fellow, eh? Welcome among us, brother of the ring.
I used to say that myself.
A fresh face in our midst.
Nobody will learn
Welcome
anything
to the
from
Ring of
me.
Water.
And that's the truth.
He never would have thought of that himself.
It will never open. Okay.
That's not what I heard.
An okay introduction, I suppose.
And there's more, believe me.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Still don't have an amulet. Okay, the portal should be here. I'm fairly interested in going back to the city and getting the first mission, at least to see what the hell it is. Naturally, jumping into a totally unknown portal has its attraction too, so we will do that first. It could just lead back, for all I know, where the first teleporter dropped us here. Don't have it? What is this? Little satchel? Stinger? Ocean? Uh, oh, I don't think we want to come here now.
What with?
Yeah. This looks like it's a expansion pack content. And is that a raven? Old stone type. Yeah, it looks like ruins of an ancient civilization. Ooh, water mages. Maybe it isn't that dangerous after all. Jordan.
Hey, you!
What are you doing?
I'm studying the culture of the ancient people. Based on the inscriptions, they lived long before our time. I don't know exactly when they erected these halls, but their civilization was highly developed. They built a city on the other side of the mountains, and a temple for Adonos.
A lost city on the island of Corinus?
Yes. Until now, we lived in the belief that we knew the whole island. We assumed that the entire northeast of the island was one enormous mountain range, but we were wrong. Behind these mountains lies a valley. The city of the ancient people was located there. I would only too gladly see the buildings of the city, but they have probably fallen to dust long ago.
How old do you think this place is? Well, I still can't say exactly, but it must be several hundred years old. Vatras gave me this amulet of the Searching Will-o'-the-Wisp. Ah, a rare artifact. You could use it to train the Will-o'-the-Wisp. Do you know that? Can you help me with that? Gladly. I've worked with this sort of magic for a long time. Show me how to train my Will-o'-the-Wisp. What should your Will-o'-the-Wisp search for?
Gold, keys, utensils, long-range weapons and ammunition. It costs LP. Let it be for now. I don't want to go here, but oh God, I don't know, hidden valley, whatever it is. Is there a way out of here on this side?
Are you mad? Get out of here. It's too dangerous in these vaults for a would-be adventurer. But say, don't I know you? Of course, you bastard. Don't think that I could have forgotten how you betrayed us in the new camp.
Ah, yes, he's the leader of the water mages. It's me in the armor, charging up my sword with their magic ore.
You drained our mound of ore of all magic power, and then simply disappeared. What exactly did you think you were doing?
Your plan wouldn't have worked anyway. Blowing up the barrier with the ore mound is the biggest nonsense I ever heard. Ultimately, you would have blown yourselves sky high.
That is the limit. Who gave you the right to judge us and our intentions? If I were not such a peaceful man, I would bring down the wrath of Adonos on you, my boy. Do you have the slightest idea what you have done? You have confused the structure of magic so much that it could be heard back in Corinus. Count yourself lucky that the barrier simply collapsed one day.
What are you complaining about? It all worked out all right.
Mind your tongue. What the blazes do you want here anyway?
I belong to the Ring of Water now.
As I see, you bear our secret sign, the aquamarine ring, and I see in your eyes that you speak the truth. Very well. I shall accept your entrance into our ranks. But bear in mind that this comes with a great responsibility, and I hope for your sake that you'll do it justice. Since there's no way of stopping you from keeping the other mages from doing their work, you might as well take a message from me to one of them. Tell Riordian that I wish to see him here. He's in the rear part of the vault. You will find him there.
So that would imply that this is maybe a exit out of here. Yeah, old friends. Stone Sentinel. Gold coin. I'm not sure why he's so upset about the one who destroyed the barrier after all. Okay. Might as well do the job here. I have no intention of going to the Hidden Valley now. But I have a feeling that this would have been my first job anyway, as a Ring of Water member.
Hey! Sachiras wants to see you.
Has he gotten further with his investigation? Then I will go to him immediately. If you want to learn more about this complex, talk to Nefarious. You'll find him farther back in these vaults.
Nefarious. Dun dun dun. That's a terrible name for a child. I'd really like to find my way out first. Where does this lead to anyway? I mean, where the hell are we gonna pop up from? Oh crap. Yeah, I'm dead. Let's try this route. I'm not healing because I don't care about that too much. I just want to find out which way do I need to go to get the hell out of this place. It could be that there's enemies in both directions, sure.
That doesn't amaze me. He didn't get that from me.
You target the Stone Sentinel.
It can't go on like this forever. That's been known a long time.
Everything all right?
It's very brave of you to just walk in here.
That was obvious all along.
What are you doing here?
I'm studying the language of the builders. The language is the key to understanding the ancient people. Each one of us must learn it, or this expedition will be over before it even begins. The builders use stone tablets to pass on their knowledge. Unfortunately, many of them are broken or were stolen long ago.
It's a bad business.
Can you teach me to read the language?
Well, why not?
That's all just
I'll
guts.
gladly pass on my knowledge to you.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Okay.
He would have never thought of that himself.
Teach me that language.
We'll start with something easy. To begin with, I can teach you the language of the peasants.
That doesn't amaze
As a rule, texts written in the language of the peasants deal with worldly matters such as work, love, or obtaining food. It was the common language of the city. You will be able to understand most of the text found here if you know it.
You hardly know
5 LP.
these days.
Shit.
So why won't they listen to me? Do you really believe
Um,
that?
I'm sure I want to learn these at some
Hardly
point.
know what to
However,
believe anymore.
because
That's
even a minor permanent boost to our attributes is worth much more than the 5 LP. However, I'm not sure I want to do it at the moment.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Shit.
Is it really true? I can't believe that. But
Can I
now
get out of
he
here?
says that he knew better. We can only wait and see.
No.
He would have never thought of that himself.
This is as deep as people have gotten,
He didn't
apparently.
get that from me.
Oh shit.
I never knew.
Yeah, I just want out of here. Don't even want to talk to anyone. Just out. Hmm. How strong is a fireball against these bastards anyway? Pretty much a single shot kill. I'm probably going to die. Not quite. What is this? No idea.
Nothing there. Nothing there.
Yeah. I don't have the power. Ooh, a portal. Would this be an escape portal? We're not gonna survive this. I don't want to run away from rats. So there's a portal here. But I don't see any particular way we could get it to open up. Certainly no switches or anything. Maybe there is somewhere, but not sure where they would be. Yeah, terrible looking texture. Either way, if there's just something like rats in front of us, we shouldn't have too much trouble getting out.
Nothing to plunder.
Yeah.
Nothing to be had there.
I'm trying to find a bed to rest. Yeah, I did not want to do this kind of sidetracking now. I want to just get the hell out of here as soon as possible.
Hey, you!
Sachirat.
Has he gotten? If you want to, you'll.
Might be better to just talk to people here. Even if you don't learn the language of the whatever. Surely they have a bed here.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
May I bother you for a moment?
It's you. I never thought I'd see your face again. It's very brave of you to show up here. There was a time we would have skinned you alive. You can be glad that was a few weeks ago, and we've all calmed down.
What are you doing here?
My task is to find out more about the Guardians of the Temple. That is a tough nut, let me tell you. These stone sentinels have a characteristic that is utterly foreign to me. One moment they're standing around completely lifeless, and the next they're attacking you like they're possessed. I still haven't been able to determine their driving power, but one thing is sure, it is of magical origin.
Can you sell me some equipment?
Why not? If I remember correctly, we've already done business. Tell me what you need.
Ice Lance. Damage 100. Dustable. No idea. He doesn't have anything even remotely interesting. Yeah, I don't want to ask you questions. Not too much, at least.
I don't believe this is
I just
gonna
want to
change.
get the hell out.
Don't tell me you didn't know that. That was quite obvious.
The reason I want to avoid the question is quite simple. When we are going to come back here again, and
I don't believe this is
at
gonna
that
change.
time I'd like the at least
That's been known a
most of
long
the
time.
quest relevant information basically be in the same session. So I don't want to spend their information options about this place until I'm actually ready to try to complete this place. So now, since we're mainly just trying to get the hell out of here, let's keep the interaction to a minimum. Okay, we're expecting a couple of rats, that's pretty much it. Hopefully it'll be pretty much it. I'd really like to get the hell out of here. At least the stairs seem to be going up. Need more rats, goblins. Huh. Okay. This is a familiar place to me. Now we just need to determine which location to run towards. Yeah. Don't die. Excellent. Yep. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, that was funny. Did not expect him to be able to come back after us. Didn't think he would care enough anyway. I did loot you, didn't I?
Nothing there.
Okay, so run, 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 don't look back. We can start looking back once we're at the tavern. What? So, what we're basically going to do is go in the Valley of the Gods. This was more about totally pointless side tricking again. Don't stop, don't look back, just forward, forward, forward. Don't have any mana. Hopefully there hasn't been too heavy respawns here. We don't have the capability to fight against most things. Where are you? Hi, women.
Hey you, stop right there!
What do you want?
If you don't want me to smash in your face, you'd better transfer a few gold coins for your pockets to mine, and pronto!
Get out of my way.
My, you have a big mouth.
Oh,
Such a
shit.
scrawny little fella. It's time I shut it for you.
Yeah. So enemies can attack me when I'm having a nice little conversation. What? Quite a lot of horseshit. Hopefully this yeah, this does not go well. We might have to load again. A little bit of healing certainly in order. We don't need much. So just enough so we'll probably survive to the tavern. Where exactly are we going, by the way? Yeah, exactly where we need to go. Teleporters to unknown origins. Don't use them. Unless you really, really want to go somewhere you don't know. I suppose we should go to this city though. No. I won't do that. It's something we should do, certainly, if we intend to start doing the Ring of Water missions, but since that's not what we're aiming at, so I'm just gonna go to the tavern, take a good long sleep there, go to the Valley of Mines and end it there. I just want to start fresh. Certainly this could have been easily avoided. You see a portal there, you just sort of have to see where it goes. You're just loaded immediately after visiting there. Okay, at least we're safe now. What was the weapon they gave me? Ring of Water Quarterstaff. Strength 30, damage 60. This is a fairly good weapon. It damage dealing with physical combat is what you're looking after. Very small strength investment, and more importantly, the damage in relationship to the proportion to the strength needed is quite good. Usually it's 1-on-1, but double damage versus the strength requirement.
It's a bad business.
Okay, good on rest here.
Nobody wants to know.
That's not what I heard.
How much do you charge for a room?
For a Brother of the Ring?
Staying out of it.
Nothing.
Here's the key to the upper rooms. You pick one for yourself.
You just have to listen.
Yeah, this would have been a great thing to, well, I was sort of thinking this would have been a great thing to do earlier, but we would not have the capability to do this earlier.
I can't help it.
I couldn't care less.
There's nothing.
Can't rely on that.
Do you really?
Lamp water.
Tell me that isn't true.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I couldn't care less.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
I'm staying out of it.
Don't tell me
I'm gonna lock this. No.
You don't have to tell me that.
We'll probably do it some other time, but these type of chests are usually
I couldn't care less.
barely worth the effort of lockpicking them. Problem is the lack of dexterity. For a proper thief, it wouldn't be a problem. But with us, I think we have something like 90% chance of breaking the lockpick every time we do fail to proceed in the lockpicking attempt. So it's just so expensive because you can barely get something like 20-30 of value from the chest itself. So, and that's not the value we're gonna get if we try to sell those items. So a single lockpick loss usually means from the shitty chest like that you're basically you earned the lockpick back by opening the chest, and that's it. It just isn't worth it. That might be an exception because it requires a key. No, I don't think so. Because you can buy access to it, so you can get it fairly early on. I was thinking if you really required the key to get there, it might have something worthwhile in it. And finally, Valley of the Mines. Return to basically to the first game areas.